The crypto market moves fast, and if you miss catching the big gainers early on, it can be frustrating to watch assets like Solana and Injective Protocol explode while you're left behind. However, I believe there is still time to get in early on a new project that could see similar explosive growth in 2024, the SEI Network token. SEI Network's native token SEI has exploded over 60% in the past week, igniting discussions around whether this altcoin could be the next Solana or Avalanche in terms of price action. In this video, we'll analyze the SEI's innovative tech, recent developments fueling momentum, on-chain activity metrics, price forecasts, and overall position to potentially become a dominant Layer 1 blockchain. Introduction to SEI Network. SEI Network brands itself as the trading chain, with a key focus on facilitating decentralized finance and exchange activities. The project specifically optimized blockchain architecture and logic for high-speed transactions, microscopic fees, and uptime, all critical for active trading and investing. Unlike general-purpose smart contract platforms, SEI Laser targeted the most salient pain points around traditional DEX experiences. Severe front-running, congestion, latency, and costs during peak volatility periods or crashes materially hamper trade execution. This affects retail users and institutional investors alike. By leveraging parallel processing, EWASM smart contracts, and Tendermint consensus, SEI Network uniquely serves active market participants. The team calls their innovations single-threaded fairness, which accurately describes the attempt at balancing throughput and security. Recent progress accelerating growth. Over the past several months, SEI Network made huge strides improving functionality and actively onboarding ecosystem projects. Specifically, in October 2022, the SEI team announced Arctic One DevNet v2 availability for testing complex applications. This iteration focused on enhanced stability and tooling for developers. Additionally, bridge infrastructure went live, allowing assets transfers between chains. The initial bridge connected Osiris on Ethereum mainnet with SEI on DevNet for easier onboarding. Additional bridges are planned, including Wormhole for interoperability between major ecosystems. October also saw the first automated market maker, AMM, decentralized exchange launch on SEI called TofuSwap. This brought reliable trading into the mix early on to complement native DeFi building. More broadly, extensive documentation, tutorials, grants, and hackathons rolled out to spur creation of novel financial products. Evidence emerged suggesting these efforts translate into material traction based on the surging transactions metric. As conveyed through official channels, SEI Network crossed 1 billion total transactions in late October, which seems incredibly strong for such a young network. Examining on-chain activity, on-chain data reveals just how rapid SEI adoption progressed amidst its technical milestones and focused community building. Starting in September 2022, total transaction count, active addresses, and exchange volumes all began accelerating higher. In fact, exchange volumes spiked from essentially zero to nearly $7 million in daily volume by late November per CoinGecko. This ranked SEI in the top 50 chains globally for DEX activity, reaching number 47 recently. SiberiaDEX and TofuSwap achieved impressive numbers out the gate. Transacting over 1 billion times in roughly 2 months signifies tremendous usage, especially relative to other emerging chains. Network congestion or instability might be expected at this scale. However, SEI exhibited exceptional reliability amidst surging demand. The growth in active addresses on SEI paints a similar picture. From a baseline around 500 in September, active addresses shot past 50,000 by end of November. On November 23rd specifically, active addresses hit a new record of 108,000 in a single day. This type of exponential increase normally tracks with an influx of new users as ecosystems expand. Perhaps most importantly, this on-chain activity feeds organic token demand and spreads awareness of SEI's capabilities. Actual utility value gets created when users leverage services, developers build, and liquidity aggregates. SEI then captures this fundamental value accrual. SEI price action goes parabolic. SEI tokens allow access to SEI network resources like bandwidth, storage, or computation. Users stake SEI for allocation lottery tickets based on the amount held, while validators must also stake to secure the chain. This bonded stake model creates token scarcity pressure as usage grows. Additionally, SEI employs a fee burn model, which permanently destroys a portion of fees to control inflation. With SEI activity recently spiking, more tokens get removed from circulation while velocity slows. Economically, this strain on supply amidst rising user demand produces massive upside price potential. Price forecasts for SEI. Based on forecasts and technical analysis, the price of SEI in 2024 is expected to hit a minimum value of $1.3, a maximum value of $1.54, and have an average price of $1.34. Looking ahead to 2025, the predictions are a minimum price level of $1.88, a maximum of $2.26, and an average trading price around $1.93. In essence, predictions see strong growth ahead for SEI over the next couple years, with the token increasing from a $1.3 minimum in 2024 to $1.88 by 2025. The upper bound forecasts are even more bullish, predicting the maximum price could reach $1.54 in 2024 and $2.26 by 2025. Given these predictions, SEI appears positioned for substantial gains in the coming years. Looking further ahead, predictions for 2026 forecast the minimum price of SEI reaching $2.63, the maximum price hitting $3.21, and an average trading price of around $2.73 throughout the year. Moving to 2027, the projections call for a $3.83 minimum price level, a potential maximum of $4.55, and an average price of $3.97 over the course of the year. In short, 2026 may see SEI trading between $2.63 on the low end and $3.21 maximum. Then further growth is expected in 2027, with price levels rising to a forecasted range of $3.86 to $4.55. The consistent gains year over year showcase an optimistic long-term outlook for SEI's valuation. SEI Fear and Greed. Index, and what does it indicate? The SEI Fear and Greed Index incorporates market indicators like volatility, volume, social media activity, and search trends to gauge investor sentiment. It currently stands at 72, which signals greed. The index ranges from 0 to 100. Extreme fear is 0 to 24, fear is 25 to 49, neutral is 50, greed is 51 to 75, and extreme greed 76 to 100. Some interpret low readings as buy signals and high readings as sell signals, but the index primarily indicates overall market sentiment, not necessarily precise trading levels. It helps contextualize investor psychology from depressed to euphoric. Right now, there is general optimism and greed around SEI. Based on the analysis presented, will you consider investing in SEI during this early price discovery phase? What indicators or milestones will you be watching for? If you enjoyed learning about SEI Network's potential, be sure to like and subscribe to Digital Financial Freedom to stay updated on explosive altcoins and blockchain projects. Turn on notifications so you never miss our next in-depth crypto analysis video.